Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Dawn of War, Dark Crusade, and I would like to begin off by apologizing because we have not done something very important. And I realize that of all the people I've seen play this game, and that is literally dozens, no one has ever done this, so we will be supplying this for you and for all of the other heroes and war gears in the future.
And I'm S, and we will be reading the description of the war gear.
I will be your narrator today, and I'm T. Man Reaper, this great scythe corrupted by the filth seeping from Nurgle's throne, brings pain and death to all who face its blade. Accursed Crozius, corrupted along with the Legion's chaplains, accursed Crozi are wielded by the dark apostles of the Word-Bearer Legion. Fires a bolt of superheated plasma burning through armor and flesh alike.
As the plasma pistol.
Fires a stream of submolecular pyrum petrol gas able to incinerate men and structures alike.
And this is the melter gun.
I actually had to practice that a few times. Helm of Logar. Once worn by the Primarch himself, this helm reveals all enemies and sends searing pain coursing through them. Marked with the sigils of decay, this armor entropic powers turns an enemy's mighty blows into mere pinpricks. With the essence of daemons of scorn bound within them, these gauntlets make the wielder's blow bite deeper and strike truer. Marked with the runes of mighty juggernauts of Khorne, these boots make the warrior as immovable as the fearsome beasts. A banner. A proclamation of the Dark God's favor, this banner of flayed human skin strikes fear into all enemies.
Gross.
Eliphas, the Inheritor, permanently ascends to become a mighty daemon prince. Now, I know that probably wasn't the most interesting dialogue I've ever read. There are these items. Some of these items are very interesting. The ones I would like to talk about, the most interesting of these two, well, three, would be the helmet and the two melee weapons, which both have some history in there. One from the Throne of Nurgle, which you think would be the ultimate one, right? And the one wielded by the Apostles.
The Black Apostles. Anyways, we will be attacking the Janus Savannah. We'll be attacking the Necron-held area to complete the circle.
We'll be talking there.
Alright.
Now, in the meantime, since we're fighting the orcs and we've been talking about lore these past few episodes, let's talk about the orcs. Sean, take it away.
The orcs. Well, from the little lore that I have gathered from that the Game Workshop has in the earliest days, they apparently, it seems, were some sort of to fight against the Necrons, but for whatever reason that didn't seem to pan out.
Or maybe it did pan out, it just, they never kind of...
to actually...
Well, maybe, no, maybe not even that. Maybe they just kind of, well, what was their purpose after the war, after the Catan was beaten? What was there to do with it?
You know, I don't know.
Exactly, I think they said the same thing.
I don't think they think it through. Anyways, for most of history, however, after the Great Cataclysm that destroyed human and Eldar society, and set their technology, either human technology, back centuries, living in the kind of dark age that the Imperials are now. Well, the Eldar living with very few worlds under control, and most of them living in craft worlds, giant spaceships, to shield them from Slaanesh's greedy grasp on their souls. They have been running rampant because even the Imperium is not organized enough to actually effectively fight each other, leading to problems likely to have with Gorgas, who, as the very charismatic orc, being probably one of the smartest orc war bosses in their history, being able to launch endless offensives at even most inner worlds of whoever controls them. They are societally very violent, using violence as their primary means of settling disputes, and also have a very jovial view of things when it comes to war, because their entire society is structured around it. They believe in death. They go to Gork and Mork, where they will fight endlessly with them, becoming greater than what they are at the moment. They also don't know anything else really about anyone else's societies, believing everyone to be just like them. leading to horrible atrocities committed because they simply do not understand what a civilian is. What the idea of a non-combatant is foreign to me.
Gretchen, no matter how terrible a combat they are still a part of their warrior society. They're at the bottom of the warrior society.
And they'll still fight.
You know, kind of.
Kind of.
Well, they'll still try, at least.
But
Do you hear
it's led to the serious hatred from all the races. Or at least the civilized races, like the Eldar, the Orcs, and the Tau. Well, not the Orcs, sorry. Eldar, Tau, and humans.
Of course, we do your bidding.
Now, what's interesting about their technology is that Orcs happen to be highly psionic beings. And with the warp being the way it is, where belief is everything, the Orcs just happen to believe their stuff will work. Which, by the laws of the warp, make their stuff work even though scientifically it shouldn't work at all.
That it's all junk and should not work.
Now, there are theories, at least my theory, that there are humans on Orcish worlds, or worlds where Orcs are more prominent, actually can do the same thing the Orcs can, because if it works for the Orcs, and they don't have an understanding of why the technology shouldn't work, to them, the technology should work, leading to the same type of thing. The humans believe, like the Orcs, that it works. Therefore, it works.
We will build it for you.
Huzzah! It works again.
Yep. Like the Orcs believe painting it red makes it go faster. So, when they paint it red, it goes faster. There's no real explanation for why, but it does because they believe it does. Therefore, it does.
Do you hear the voices too?
My life is forfeit.
Now, that
Bless us, great
kind
one.
of covers a lot of what they are societally. I think if some of the people have no more, feel free to tell me about it. I would love to know. But from what I've gathered, it seems to be kind of it. They are formed into different clans that come together under logs, which are the kind of great crusades, one could say, usually covering a whole planet and being much more organized. Usually under a powerful war boss. Which, unlike a person like Gorgut, who has this odd habit of not being almost unkillable, it seems, is very dangerous, because he has the ability to create a very great log in a very little time and effort, on his part.
But of course, Master.
But most wogs are not as big as his. But they are they are all very dangerous when not dealt with properly. Which people like the IG is very difficult to do. Because the IG, due to its very nature, is not exactly the most organized thing, but we'll be covering that under the IG campaign.
In further detail, at the very
In
least.
further and extreme
Do
detail.
not trifle with me, worm.
But the Orcs are on Kronus, it seems, for the reason, for whatever Gorguts' reasons are, it seems they want to join in this mosh pit of combat. Possibly for its own reward of the combat, but under Gorgut's probably a more strategic view of this planet could be an excellent base for his own little Orc empire, which could be very dangerous due to the apparent closity of Cronus to important I guess jump points, if they have those, and its closeness to Terra itself, or the ability to strike from Cronus to Terra, which is Earth. The distant space and the 42nd.
Anything for great powers.
Now, other than that, the Orcs are not really that fleshed out as some different factions or something. Governance, you get how simple they are. There's really not much to explain, other than, I guess, the weird thing is they use teeth for money. They use teeth for money, and they like to cut places. Usually war gear, leading to mishmash of war. And they don't know what a Titan is, so they just break it down, like the Reaver Titans. So they like to blow them up and scavenge them for all the nice parts they have, to make bigger guns.
Is for the recaptured a location.
There's some pretty big guns
And
out of
orcs
them
are
bits.
hard to bribe, but makes apparently surprisingly good allies if you have an enemy to fight.
My life is forfeit.
But they often turn on you. Because their alliances among their own kind are very fickle.
Overtaking me.
Usually ending only
is a
only
good
when somebody
day.
either loses control or they no longer have enemies to fight. And they're only bribable with guns, which they will inevitably turn on the people who gave it to them.
Because there is no loyalty. It's another concept they really don't seem to grasp.
There's it's loyalty to the strongest.
We
They think that you should know perfectly well that they're going to turn the guns on you.
If you don't maintain the fact that you're the strongest.
Yes, it's understanding when an orc gives another orc a gun from a different clan, they fully expect that each orc expects the other one to be use it on them or against them. It's just one of the things. It shows how strong you are.
They're not afraid to give your enemy a gun,
Because you're stronger than they are.
so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if they have the gun. The gun won't save them.
Are those guys working on the generator? Like they should be? Or did you build a sixth generator? Or no? No. Let's see what you did. So yeah. Orc society is rather simple. No. Their buildings are usually a hodgepodge of scavenged materials, and they all have guns on them. Meaning they have rather defensible bases, because they constantly fire on you. So what?
Forever.
Bless us, Great One.
They apparently spawn some spores,
Yes, right away.
Supposedly.
supposedly. Though, honestly, that could be Imperial propaganda. I'd put it up a little more. There.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Imperial propaganda, but I also wouldn't be surprised seeing that they're genetically engineered. That seems like something they would add.
Yeah, though, honestly, it's kind of weird to me.
We must kill.
I see.
Spore creatures don't have
Kill.
I wouldn't exactly call it the orcs have intelligence. But I guess that's a little mean on them. They do have intelligence.
enough to get tools, even no matter how crude they look. I suppose, other than that, I've known there's lots of orc warlords who have their own stories and have their own fame. A lot of players like playing them. But Gorguts is the only one I
Crush.
mostly because I like to play the games, and he's the most prominent war boss in the games. So it makes sense that he'd be the biggest and strongest war boss. There's something right there.
Life is
And there.
forfeit.
I guess they didn't start working on this.
Thank you, Master. My life is forfeit.
Enemies. We need enemies. Enemies.
Yeah. Other than that,
We need enemies.
not much. I don't know much about them, aside from that stuff. They don't seem to have a whole lot going on when it comes to the society-wise or the different factions-wise, considering there's probably too many more factions to actually count properly. Every world seems to have at least a dozen. They're not particularly organized. It's been more a lot of the time infighting.
Which is another reason why they're not quite as threatening as they could be.
Yes, but if they ever unify even for a little bit, they'd be probably not threatening anything in the galaxy. Being able to overtake every faction.
Except maybe Chaos.
Yeah, especially Chaos. Orcs already use something.
Necrons.
Really broken war. Necrons, they probably could. They just rush them. Would be too many, in essence. Even the Necrons to kill. And it's not known how the Catan react to orcs.
Oh, maybe they get excited because there's just so many of them.
Or maybe the orcs taste awful.
No, but orcs are passionate.
Yeah.
Really
Yes,
passionate.
they are. Probably means an all-you-can buffet and they'll probably gorge themselves into a field. Maybe that was the plan. A sacrificial beast. Something that was passionate, but so many of them. Gorge the Necrons, gorge the Catan, or the lead because even the elves are not that passionate.
Take me to them.
No one knows what the Necron were before they became the Necrons.
Could have been people for all we know.
Aliens, were they human? Is that where humans come from? Were they Necron who refused? Were they like colony worlds? Was Earth like a colony world of the Necrons?
Do not trifle
That
with me,
didn't
warrior.
bow their knee to
Is
the
for the weak.
Necron tier?
They hear their doom
no way of knowing.
approaching.
There's no way of knowing.
My life is forfeit.
Mostly because that would resolve things. Games Workshop doesn't even very good track record when it comes to actually resolving plot points.
True answer.
I think it's his lack of writers, lack of writers. There's never been enough people to come together and decide something. At least for 40.
Oh, we were gonna do this.
Yeah. One thing about Chaos is they seem to be very strong individuals. They seem, honestly, it seems to me that Chaos has always been rebellious against the Imperium. But because it only happened after the Imperium was formed, that this was the problem. It seems to everyone that Chaos is the primary, is the Imperial propaganda, or at least among people who know, the primary strength of the Imperium, the primary thing opposing it. So everyone who ever has a chip on their shoulder against the Imperium will turn to Chaos to rebel against the Imperium. Regardless of whether or not they're actually following the real Dark God, or following some sort of older demon taking the mantle of leadership. Or perhaps they have created aspects of the Dark Gods, or the deities, of the war, like Zinch and Korok.
Really not too technical. Vehicle.
True answer.
No. Maybe they've created these aspects and they've become real because they believe they're real. In a universe where belief is everything, they might have created their own gods. Or at least accepted somebody else's version of those gods. It was stated that on one of the worlds that Horus went to, the people who were near the war believed that these gods were vile and evil, and worshipped them. It might have been just a barbaric society that made them that way,
I command the
right?
darker powers.
Yeah.
And Horus accepted that as his reality, so it became reality. And that's what these guys worship, primary chaos. It just seems to be extreme rebellion against the Empire and everything what the Empire stands
It will
for. Or should stand for, but don't. That seems my take on chaos.
Fuck you, Dad, basically.
Yeah, everyone who joins it is dissatisfied with the Imperium. Either because there's no way for them to get ahead in Imperial society, or maybe they're like space marines who decide why should we have to serve the people when they're stronger than us? Or perhaps they have their own reasons to fight us. Every Primarch has their own backstory. I cannot recall each and every one of them off the top of my head. Horus seemed to be the most important at the beginning, though. Though he was killed by the Emperor, whoever that is. Whoever the actual Emperor is who killed him.
What have we not talked about yet? Yeah, we covered them.
Space Marines?
We talked about them very briefly, but for the most part, no, we haven't really talked about them.
Well, we probably should stay on the topic of the races we're fighting list. The rest of the races we're fighting list, lightly, who will be facing, that kind of thing, right? We'll go more in depth about the race we're fighting.
Well, then that's about it as far as I know.
possibly know. It will be done.
So,
Yes.
Your will?
Yeah. So it seems a lot of chaos is anti-Imperial. Everything the Imperium stands for, everything that the Imperial, everything from the Imperial officials to the Imperial official cult of the Empire, everything they believe Chaos believes the opposite.
Hear the voices too? Fight on! It will be done! This is the last time! Fight on!
So basically, we're playing their faction, from what I've gathered, from how they act and how they talk, is rebelling against the Imperialist foes.
Know about that?
Yep. And from what we know of Eliphas, this is his proving. This is his big moment. If he pulls this invasion, and delivers this into Chaos's hands, or at least whoever he's actually following, he'll be rewarded with rule over this, or perhaps rule over Terra. Maybe that's what he was promised. Well, he was promised something that we don't know of, that he is trying to get, whatever his backstory is. And so currently we are trying to lead him to victory.
Anything for the great
Us
powers.
as strange beings of the world, summoned in to aid whoever we fancy.
Or is Eliphas in this moment?
In this moment, we are demons of chaos.
Whatever you desire.
Perhaps even fragments of the dark gods themselves come to aid him in his
We
ultimate
will
triumph.
work faster.
And I must say, I'm impressed with his voice, which is my primary reason for actually supporting him. He's got an amazing voice. It's like that
As you
deep
wish.
baritone, like a Vin Diesel name, which is the best kind of deep.
And we gotta go capture that relic, so...
I just think
Hear the voices too?
Let the terrorists handle that.
capture the relic and capture those other 2 points right there. Then have your servants, all the heretics, build the control points on them, so that if this place gets attacked, which it inevitably will, probably multiple times, by somebody, it will be able to hold off effectively, because we'll control most of the map. Neat, huh? This is how you have to do it as IG. You have to, once you start winning, you have to maintain map control completely and build the points up. So the next time that place is attacked, you have a fallback point. You
We're
have
here
places to
for the
actually
dark
strike from,
gods.
so that you do not get overwhelmed or have to spend an hour trying to refight the location. Because it gets can get very grindy when playing as the IG,
We're here for the dark gods.
trying to
I
hold
swear
locations,
to you it will
trying to
happen.
fight like the defensive battles.
I understand more than you possibly know.
Yeah, it looks like we've watched them. I don't think they have actually enough points to contest
Powers of chaos go where they please.
us. Like those points over there, on the far right and the far left. There's blockage in the way between them trying to get to them. They probably control the relic. They control the points up there, but they
The weak fight back!
don't have the points they need.
But of course,
Do you
Master.
hear the
Have
enemies?
This map is very good for
Need
jetpacks.
enemies. Of course, we do your
You can just jump
bidding.
the jetpack.
The location will be ours.
Oh, something's built there.
Meeting resistance.
It looks built something. I like these smaller maps. Because a lot of the maps kind of feel empty to me.
Yeah, like it's just kind of a
Like
lot of...
there should be more. Maybe they should have put it to where you had an ally on the map. Who would attack with you.
Or maybe even more enemies.
Yeah. You have an ally faction who attacks with you. Maybe when you take up the IG, right? Heretic Guardian type of thing. In the missions. On the bigger maps. More tangible rewards for taking out places in each group. Maybe if you, as IG, you take over the Danish Peninsula, you sanctify it. And it becomes a huge priest stronghold, right? So more like priests, stuff like that. You can call upon, the church to aid you. The official church of the Empire. Like the Alexander's gift to you. Very favorite.
So I bet they're coming from up here.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Where is he?
Spawning.
Is he damage to your troops?
No. As far as I know.
It's a lot of blood.
No, that's the body. Either. Yep.
Not sorry, troops are.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's here. What time we got left?
4 minutes.
Alright, yeah, we got it. Alright, everybody, it seems we'll be ending this episode just a tad bit early, but not before we equip a new war gear.
So, what are we gonna grab? Runic boots? I need a knockdown.
Yes, that is what I decided upon. And, 300 HP and some, bitchin' boots. Not a bad thing.
Yep. Though, the skull motif's kinda odd. Just everything has a skull motif. You think rebelling against the Imperium would also be rebelling against the skull motif, but no, it's the one thing they wanted to keep.
Well, now all the arrows are pointing down instead of up.
Oh. Look at my shoes. Alright. We will be...
Right back.
Yes, after we do this, and we end our turn, we will be saving.
We will see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.